And as much as this pains me to do it, it is top to bottom the most complete roster in the NFC right now. And it is the Detroit Lions with my top pick. Went 12-5 a year ago. Only the 12th most difficult schedule in the NFL this season. Not too hard for them. Projected for 10.5 wins. Vegas isn't buying in as much as I am, and that's at -110. So the people aren't buying in either. I don't know. They lost a few people. They lost probably the biggest one, in my opinion, is going to be Jonah Jackson along that offensive line. Difficult to replace. Pro Bowl caliber guard there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson they lost, but he was obviously injured most of last year. Josh Reynolds, probably their number 2 wide receiver they lost, but Jameson Williams looked great this preseason. But then they added a ton to the secondary, to this defensive line, whether it was Carlton Davis via trade from Tampa Bay, Terrion Arnold, Enos Rakestraw, first and second round picks for them, Marcus Davenport, DJ Reader, 2 guys coming off of injuries, low risk, high reward sort of plays in free agency. And then Kevin Zeitler, the ageless one at guard to replace Jonah Jackson, not necessarily because he's going to play on the right side. But my only burning question is, which Jared Goff do we get? Post-Super Bowl Jared Goff, post-hype when they made it, he was terrible back, 2019 for the Los Angeles Rams, had a really down year. Do we see Goff maybe a little bit more rattled if their offensive line takes a step back, losing a guy like Jonah Jackson?
Will he be able to continue to feel comfortable back there and feel like he's part of an electric offense? I mean, my question about them is, can Dan Campbell put his hubris away for 5 minutes? Can this team figure out a way to close games? I think it was a 17-point, 3-possession lead in the NFC Championship.
Bring it up.
That's brutal, man. That is so brutal to me. And I've got questions about both the teams involved in that game. But for the Lions, there's no question they're at or near the very top of this NFC list.